As we welcome in the head coach now, Brent Vernon. Coach, this was back and forth slugfest throughout most of the game. The Blue Raiders able to make a few more plays down the stretch.
Yeah, I want to say not really our best effort. I don't know. I thought energy-wise was just okay. Played pretty well the first half and even suffered a little foul trouble and hung in there well. And second half we came out flat for whatever reason, and we really had a hard time recovering. We kept it close, and they stretched it out with about 2 or 3 minutes to go, and we couldn't make enough plays down the stretch to get the win.
Early in the game, the 2-3 zone that they had worked with throughout this tournament, it looked like you guys were having success making some shots. I think you had 9 threes made at halftime or something like that, and couldn't quite knock them down at the same pace, and I'm not sure that you could expect to, but in the second half, those same shots were there. They just didn't fall to some degree, and maybe it's a little bit of the legs over the long weekend. A lot of things can factor into that, the energy you mentioned.
Maybe, I want to say, and I hope that can't be an excuse when you're playing in a championship game. We got good looks, didn't make them. I thought we started settling way too much. We were trying to get the ball inside the Drew, and we were having some trouble. We committed way too many turnovers, some in the open court, some in the half court. We had to do a better job of taking care of the ball, and for the most part, we've done a good job of that all year. They were very active in the zone, got a lot of deflections, and those deflections really hurt us and caused a lot of turnovers.
In the second half, shoot it from long range 28%, 41%, but Lindsey Wilson on the other end, 18 of 27, 66%. What were they able to do to have such success offensively?
They just whipped us. I want to say defensively, that's what has gotten us to where we have gotten to this point of the season. And first half our defense was pretty good, not great, but pretty good. Second half, they shoot 67%. You're not going to beat anybody if you let them shoot 67% and 56% for the game, and that's the telling factor right there. And they made shots and we didn't, and it comes down to we have to defend better than that if we're going to win games that mean this much. And Lindsey was just a better team, and they just played a really great week.
Coach, now unfortunately we kind of go back to playing the waiting game of this national tournament stuff, and it felt really good, and this may be the worst case scenario of the weekend for Lindsey to be the team that grabs the automatic bid, even though you did all you could do in terms of beating a life bunch that is going to go to Kansas City, a Pikeville bunch on their home floor, the third-ranked team in the country. But they're kind of going to have to sit on the edge of your seat maybe until Wednesday, even though I think the body of work deserves that trip.
I'll call you in a second.
I'm going to say, we deserve to be in. The last poll, we were 27th, and we beat the 21-ranked team and the third-ranked team, and coming into it, I felt really good, especially if we got a win, and we got 2. NAIA polls are always a very interesting thing to keep an eye on, and as you said, it's nothing against Lindsey Wilson, but them winning the tournament was the worst case scenario for us. So now we have to play the waiting game. We'll take Monday and Tuesday off. Our guys deserve those 2 days to rest. The polls come out sometime Wednesday, and then the field is announced sometime after that. And hopefully we'll be in that field, and we'll get right back to work on Wednesday. It's going to be a long 60 hours as we wait, but that's part of it. If we had come out and played better and taken care of our business, we wouldn't be waiting, and that's something we have to take responsibility for. Very proud of our guys still for putting in the work and getting to this part, but now we're hoping it's not done, and we've got to wait our fate.
Well, Coach, certainly we'll all the Tiger fans across the globe will be holding our breath and waiting for the qualifiers to be announced Wednesday afternoon. Coach, this was a fun ride. I know you still hope to have 5 more wins in the bank out in Kansas City, and hopefully you get that opportunity to make that statement in the national tournament.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate everything.
Coach Brent Vernon and the Tigers come up short here today against Lindsey Wilson in the Mid-South Conference. Final score 84-76.